Rada Rassimov was born on the 3rd of May, 1941, in Trieste, Italy, into a family of Serbian heritage, a cultural blend that would later shape her unique identity, both on and off screen. Growing up in a multilingual, multicultural home, she was exposed to a wide range of artistic influences from an early age. Her childhood was marked by the post-war rebuilding of Italy, a period that nurtured resilience, creativity, and a strong sense of discipline. Rassimov developed an early interest in the arts, inspired partly by her family's intellectual and cultural roots. Her teenage years and early youth were filled with opportunities to study languages, literature, and theater, an education that laid the foundation for her sophisticated screen presence. As she matured, she carried with her the quiet strength of her upbringing, the elegance of her heritage, and the determination to carve out a place for herself in the evolving landscape of Italian cinema. Even before she entered the film industry, those who knew her often remarked on her expressive eyes and poised character, qualities that would later make her unforgettable on screen. When Rada Rassimov appeared in films during the 1960s, she immediately stood apart, not just for her looks, but for the depth of her presence. The decade was a golden age for Italian cinema, especially with the rise of spaghetti westerns and bold, dramatic storytelling. Many actresses of that era relied heavily on glamour, but Rassimov brought something richer, a natural, earthy beauty that echoed both Mediterranean warmth and Eastern European elegance. Her features were strong yet refined. Her expressions carried emotional complexity. Whether she stood in rustic landscapes or dimly lit interiors, she projected a rare authenticity. She embodied femininity that was powerful, introspective, and unembellished. Her gaze alone could suggest entire stories: loss, resolve, suspicion, or longing. In a cinematic world dominated by stylized heroines, Rassimov's grounded realism was refreshing, making her one of the standout beauties of the era. Throughout her career, Rassimov proved that she was far more than a beautiful face. She was an actress with depth, intelligence, and adaptability. She appeared in a range of genres, from westerns to thrillers to dramatic European features. Directors valued her ability to communicate emotion through subtlety. A slight tightening of her lips, a shift in her posture, or a lingering look spoke louder than scripted dialogue. This understated mastery made her roles memorable even when she was not the central character. She represented a new wave of actresses who did not perform for the camera, but inhabited their characters from within. Her elegance was not theatrical, it was lived. Audiences were drawn to her because she felt real, an actress who reflected the emotional truths of the characters she portrayed. This quality made her timeless, and even today, viewers rediscover her performances with admiration and respect. Now at 87, Rada Rassimov stands as a living emblem of a cinematic era that continues to inspire filmmakers and actors worldwide. Her beauty has transformed with age into something deeper, a serene, dignified grace shaped by decades of life experience. Her legacy is not simply tied to a handful of classic roles, but to the authenticity, intelligence, and emotional honesty she brought to every performance. She bridges the past and the present, reminding us of a time when film was driven by character, atmosphere, and storytelling rather than spectacle. For admirers of Italian cinema, she remains one of its irreplaceable figures, an artist whose contributions endure in the memories of audiences and in the history of European film. Rada Rassimov's life and work testify to a powerful truth. Real beauty is not confined to youth or screen glamour. It is the lasting radiance of character, artistry, and the soul of a woman who lived fully and left her mark on the world. Today, at 87, Rada Rassimov carries a different kind of beauty, one shaped not by youth, but by a lifetime of depth, discipline, and experience. The grace she once expressed on screen has matured into a quiet dignity, the kind that only time can produce. Though she stepped back from the spotlight many years ago, she remains a cherished figure in Italian cinema, remembered for her intelligence, emotional subtlety, and unmistakable presence. Her life now reflects the legacy of a woman who navigated the shifting landscape of European film with integrity, humility, and a rare artistic sincerity. She stands as a living bridge to an era of filmmaking defined not by spectacle, but by soul. Rada Rassimov's journey, from her childhood in Trieste to her rise in the 1960s, to the serene strength she carries at 87, reveals a woman who has lived with depth, courage, and artistry. Her performances remain timeless because they were rooted in truth. Her beauty remains unforgettable because it was never superficial, but woven into her character and essence. Whether captured in a still photograph or remembered through her film roles, she continues to inspire admiration across generations. Her story reminds us that true elegance does not fade, it transforms. And through that transformation, Rassimov remains one of the great, enduring figures of classic Italian cinema.